Hi, David. Thanks again for connecting today. I'm looking forward to diving deeper into how podcast guesting can support your goals.
Hi, Michelle. Me too. I've got a lot I want to share about my new book on sustainable leadership, and I see podcasts as a direct line to potential clients and readers. How do we make sure my key messages land?
That's the crucial question, David. And the answer might be a little different from traditional marketing. There's been a real shift in the podcasting world. Listeners, and importantly hosts, have become very sensitive to guests who sound like they're just there to deliver a rehearsed sales pitch.
Oh, so I shouldn't focus on explaining my services or my book?
You will get to mention them, absolutely. Usually towards the end when the host prompts you. But the core of the interview, the part that makes people lean in and actually listen, needs to be about providing genuine value and being authentic.
Okay, tell me more about what that looks like in practice.
It means focusing on sharing your expertise freely. Think actionable tips, insightful perspectives people haven't heard before, maybe a compelling story that illustrates a key point. It's about engaging in a real, unscripted conversation with the host, responding thoughtfully, and showing your personality.
So, less infomercial, more fireside chat?
Exactly. Think about the podcasts you enjoy listening to. Do you stick around for guests who just list the features of their product? Or are you drawn in by someone who tells a relatable story, shares a vulnerable moment, or gives you a practical piece of advice you can use immediately?
Definitely the latter. The hard sell is usually an instant turnoff for me as a listener.
Precisely. And hosts know this. They guard their audience's trust fiercely. They want guests who will educate, entertain, and inspire their listeners, not just use their platform for blatant self-promotion. Being overly promotional is actually one of the fastest ways to get your pitch rejected, or worse, to have an interview that falls flat and doesn't resonate.
That makes sense. So the promotion comes more organically?
Absolutely. When you focus on delivering immense value, sharing authentically, and building a connection, listeners naturally become curious. They want to know more about you. They'll look you up, visit your website mentioned in the show notes, or grab your book because they genuinely appreciated what you shared and trust your expertise. It's a pull strategy, not a push.
Okay, I get it. Focus on teaching and connecting, and the interest will follow. It actually feels like a more comfortable approach for me anyway.
That's great to hear, David, because that authenticity is key. My role is to help you identify the best stories and insights from your experience and prepare you to share them in a way that's both valuable for the audience and genuinely represents you. We focus on conversation points, not a rigid script.
That sounds like a much better strategy. I want people to connect with the ideas, not just feel like they're being sold to.
Perfect. That's exactly the mindset that leads to successful and impactful podcast guest appearances today. We'll work together to make sure you shine by sharing your genuine expertise and passion.
Excellent. I'm ready to approach it that way. Thanks for clarifying that, Michelle.
My pleasure, David. It's the foundation for making this really work for you.